What's up, everyone? Browmaster47 here once again, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa V3 Kill and Harmony. And this is the first video for me of 2021. Yeah, oh yeah, 2020 was not a good year for me, or anyone for that matter. But it's a new year, so hopefully we could turn over a new lease on society. Or you can just sit back and watch me play Danganronpa V3. But that's fine too. So last time, we discovered quite a few things about this case. The first one is that apparently Miyu was the one who was planning a killing against Kokichi. Set up a bottle of poison to make it look like Kokichi was poisoned. And of course, she added several things, such as a wall that only she could pass through herself, as well as any objects, because her avatar was considered an object. So now the topic of this conversation is about the mysterious sound that Yuichi and of course Tsumugi heard from the kitchen. So let's see what we got.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first.
Or not. Really, Kokichi? You want to go off topic at this point?
There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something, pretending not to know.
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Not ever since chapter 2.
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Okay, so the other strange occurrence... Oh man, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite a while since the last recording session. Like almost a month to be precise. So, well, let's see how well we can do. So anyways, the other strange occurrence. The first one was, of course, the strange sound that we heard Kibo's voice. Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible. Like Miyu in the mansion. Or that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened in there. Okay, mine. Let's begin. I don't exactly know what to look for, so... Oh boy. Let's see. Actually, no, that's fine. Well, we got like 4 minutes to figure it out. There's a... So let's see. Actually, wait, no, there's no reason to do that. Let's see, the thing in the... the kitchen? What's over here? That's what I want to know. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was another phenomenon that we figured out. Was why that was over here. But, okay, I can't click it yet. I think there's just too much things here. Oh boy. It was this one, right? Yep, it was.
I see it!
Okay, so... That's right, I forgot that the signboard kind of came this way.
A bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Miyu dropped the sign in the river.
Which I somehow think was intentional.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. Actually, I think I can prove it. Oh! I'm almost confused by how the sign got there. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's right. It's F1. The truth. I believe truth bullets. I think it's the map of the world. Yeah. Take a look at the bottom part of the river. Notice how it's flowing to the right? And notice where the bridge would have been? That would have flowed to the right, but it ended up near the rocks on the left. So, but if you kind of remember, objects can pass through the one on the right. So I think it looped. Anyways, I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I sure remember exactly what happened with that sign. Alright, here we go. Oh, another one of these, huh? Okay, didn't get the start I wanted, but that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna guess at which point was... Oh shoot, I missed him. At which point was the signboard swept away? Oh. Was this signboard swept away? It would have had to been when Miu pushed it. At which point was it swept away? I think it was the river? Yep, okay. Because it wasn't the mansion and it wasn't the chapel either. The soundboard was at the river. Alright. Okay. Whoa. Wow. I kinda had to predict the movements of these. Oh wow. Where is the end of the river? Based on the end of the river, it had to have been at the chapel. If that is an option. Alright. Think time. Chapel side. Yep. Because the arrows were pointing to the right, towards the chapel. Oh, actually, we got 4 questions this time. I didn't notice that. Oh, wow. I am missing every single one of those. Okay, where was the signboard found after it was swept away? It was by the mansion at the close to the rocks. It was at the mansion side. Bam! Alright. Oh wow, this is a big question. What is up with the pictures of Tsumugi? Were they there before, or did I just not notice? Okay. Like, sorry, I'm not paying attention to the question. Compared to the river's current, which way did the signboard float? It was floating, like, from the left to the right. I think it was floating with the current? Yeah, it's with the current. Ow! Okay, well... Well, first mistake of this game. Okay, so it was against the current. Oh, wait a second. Was my theory wrong? Huh. Okay, I kinda don't get it. Maybe the story might make
It
sense.
appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current.
Oh, appeared. Got it. Okay. Now I get you now.
We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there. But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
That's right.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side?
Yeah, Mia was on the chapel side.
Probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
That's true.
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what.
I mean,
All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Okay, I think at this point you're not wrong, Kokichi. Even though you're kind of a jerk.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
You know what? Yeah, you know what?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
What?
Oh.
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't.
Oh wow. He's putting it on us to figure it out.
The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
Oh boy.
So, how are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
Man, there's like a lot going on in my head.
Well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
You know, so wait, the unnatural way is the signboard carried on the river. I think maybe the map might help. Let's try that. There's something only Mew knew about, and that's thrown us off. You say we're being thrown off, but you seem pretty calm.
I was wrong!
Okay. Wait a minute. This has to be the additions that Mew made. Where's that wall? Wall added by Mew. I think that's it.
This is it!
Yeah.
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through.
Good. Oh, yeah, that would explain it.
That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how'd it end up by the mansion?
I think there's only one possibility.
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
Well, that's right. That's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that? Again, I think the world kind of loops. So if you go too far to the right, you're going to end up on the left.
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
Yeah, I find that to be a load of BS. What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Rikichi might be onto something here. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the floor of the river. That's it. The downstream and upstream connects. Kind of what I've been saying.
What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
Yep.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Are you sure? Wait, in that case...
I got it! I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
The reason she set up one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls... I believe they're the same wall.
That's it!
Yep, has to be it.
The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
The same wall?
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world.
And
The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
actually, there is one other thing I did notice. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the video, but see the stone path to the right? That pretty much also connects to the one kind of leading to the left from the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us...
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch!
How's it the final stretch?
Both the river and wall are connected. Then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
Yeah, you know what? I think I do. Take the map, take the left side of the map, put it on the right. And take the right side of the map, put it on the left. The secret, huh? Yes, I suppose we should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world. Okay, Hangman's Gambit. World... I think world something? Wait. Oh, here's Yo. I think that's the L, and I need to find the D. World something. I don't think it's an L, so an M fits in there somewhere. Oh! That's right! World loops. Wait. Oh, did I not think... Okay, that was my fault. I did not get the P.
I see now.
My bad.
The virtual world is a loop. Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away.
Yep, it does.
It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream, and floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Yep.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
Hello? Have you actually played any top-down RPGs?
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it?
Actually, okay, if you're referring to the sound, it actually does. Because you can't hear it, because if you remember, in the middle of the world, you can't hear the sound past that way. But you can hear it from the other side.
Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts.
Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
I believe it starts in the middle here, at the map loading point. At least that's what I think.
There!
Yep, that's what I thought.
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map.
Yep,
But the loading point was actually at the edges.
yep. Although I will say, the forest part doesn't make sense.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather, her wall was at the center of the world.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
That's
Yep.
right. That's how the virtual world works.
Yep.
Impressive, Shuichi!
Oh boy.
For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
For you to get this far, what are you, some villain pulling the strings?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap.
I mean... wait. How exactly were we caught in a trap?
But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Oh, be quiet.
If Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery. That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Man, we're getting a lot of praise.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
Okay, hold on, but we're not quite out of the woods yet. There's still the matter of the murder.
You're welcome.
Kaito? Are you okay?
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part.
Oh boy.
Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Oh boy.
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
Oh boy. So, I got a bad feeling about this. I hope I'm wrong. What is Kokichi's plan here? He's definitely prodding at Kaido on purpose. Well, there's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Miyu. It doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve. If we can't find the culprit, it will be all for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Miyu's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Miyu? Nope. Looks like it's an intermission. Oh boy, this means I gotta do the voices. Alright, well. Yeah, might as well. Get rid of that. Oh boy. Man, I'm bushed. I got no motivation at all. And Monophanie's period is late, too. Wait, why are you talking about her period? Oh, no. Father, why do you know Monophanie's cycle? Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to lack of hibernation. Lack of hibernation? Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't really been able to hibernate. That's awful. What could be causing it? Is it cause you have a lot on your mind? Oh, wait, no, that's Moto. Is it cause you have a lot on your mind? Is it cause the graveyard shift pays you a better hourly wage?
Really?
Is it cause you don't want them to think you're just goofing off? I'm not even gonna repeat that. Is it cause you want to stay friends? Is it cause you want to watch it in real time? Father? He's gone into hibernation. We should let him be. Yeah, you're right. Night-night. Well, enjoy your nap. You're gonna miss most of the trial.
My head!
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head hurts so much, I just can't remember. Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best.
Yeah, this is getting a little off topic.
From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
Daddy?
Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
Yeah, this is definitely off topic.
Colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
We understand Miyu plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Miyu's actions.
Actually, that's not a bad way to figure that out.
So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
Okay.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Let's see. You manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Miu's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
Maybe. But then... this is like kind of strange. Whoops, my hand slipped.
She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion. Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet at, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
That's when I saw Miu.
Okay.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right?
Wait, hold on. Was that ever proven?
Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
I have a feeling that's a lie.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Perhaps. I don't think Miu did it. If Miu did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof. Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead. She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
Okay.
Don't say such mean things. Killing game bad, not Miu. Miu not bad person. Grown to think we could have been friends if things different.
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
Oh. Well, yeah. I would have to agree. Unfortunately, Gonta, I have to agree with Himiko there.
That wouldn't happen.
Maki?
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Huh?
Oh, wow. Everyone's picking on Gonta.
Let's continue the discussion. If Miu was killed on the roof of the mansion, the culprit must have moved Miu's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
Maybe, but where would they store it?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
Now we know the mansion and chapel were actually next to each other. But the problem is the wall between them.
Only Miu was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
Then you're saying the culprit sent Miu's avatar through that wall?
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
You know what? Based on the roof, I'm starting to think that maybe someone put okay, hold on, what am I saying here? That someone, I think, maybe threw him off the roof? But even still, everyone has the same, like, physical strengths.
But how did the culprit send Miu's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Don't not throw her!
Wait, what are you saying you were throwing her?
Oh no, you couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Physical strength equalized? That problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
How did they send Miu's avatar to the other side of the wall? Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard?
That sound.
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Mew there, right? If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
Yes, there's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. It might be the clue we need to solve this case. Oh boy, where do I even start with that? What was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. What were those two things? It could be either the hammer hitting the wall, actually, Mew hitting the wall. I don't think it's a hammer or the cell phone. The lattice actually belonged to there. Actually, you know what? I think it was the lattice. Maybe the lattice worked next to Mew's avatar struck the wall. Yeah, okay, that was wrong. You think a lattice would make such a loud noise? I don't think the impact would be loud enough to startle everyone into going outside.
Oh no!
Okay, so... Okay, then I... Oh wait, no, it's not like that's a case. Maybe the hammer? I'm gonna try Mew.
That's it!
Okay, so it was Mew.
I think the sound came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise. Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
But...
If that's the case, Mew's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard. He felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, that's the real question. Mew's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Yeah, why did it hit the wall with such force? I don't know.
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Friends? Us?
Uh-oh.
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
A way of transporting Mew's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
Get Mew's avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. There's only one way I can think of how to do that. What could it be? Slingshot, perhaps? With the toilet paper? I don't think so.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
Oh boy.
Your what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof. If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
Okay, so he's giving me a hint based on the roof and the fact that it was on top of a hill. I'm starting to think the culprit pushed her off. He's just talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already. But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. How to make Mew hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion? I'm gonna find the answer. Alright. Flipped. Wait. Flip. Alright. I think there's the piece here. Oh, slid. O's here. I need an F. I don't see an F. I had to wait. Oh, hi. There's... Wait, where's he? Where's he? O, O, and F is there. They slid off the roof. Huh. Okay.
The culprit used the sloped roof as a slide for Mew's avatar.
Slide? Aw, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
No. It would slide.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Shumai? Wait, Shumai?
Who the hell is Shumai?
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
I'm positive that that's how Mew's avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else to help her body slide. The toilet paper, perhaps? Oh wait, this is one of those lie things.
Even if her avatar slid off the roof.
The lattice
would it
near the
slide off that
chapel?
quickly?
I think this is...
Would.
If it made that much noise, it must have built up a lot of speed.
Must have built up a lot
Lots
of...
of snow piled up on roof. But not
Yeah.
frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
It's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that around, though.
Wait. Nope. No. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh boy. Okay, I need to think this through.
Would it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
If it made
There's
that
no way to
much
prove...
noise, it must have built up a lot of speed.
No, the signboard was not there.
Lots of snow piled up on roof. Not
Oops.
frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide though.
In the real world, it might be difficult.
Okay, I'm gonna have to...
But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that around, though.
If you wanted to move a body by sliding it, how would you do it? There's something left at the crime scene that would help.
Even if her avatar slid
Oh.
off the roof. Would it slide off that quickly?
Okay,
Well, duh,
I think I do have to use this, but I believe
If it
the...
made that much noise,
Hang on.
it must have
I want to see what the lie for this is.
Lots
Is-
of snow piled up on
Ooh,
roof.
use this as a sign.
Not frozen solid,
Okay.
right?
Toilet paper was...
slide though.
Tissue paper? No, definitely not
In
that.
the real world, it might be difficult.
I'm just gonna...
But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need
What's
a
the,
sled or skis to cut
what's
the
the...
friction.
What's the lattice?
There was nothing like that around, though.
Okay. I didn't quite see what the lattice near the chapel is.
Would it slide
Near
off
the
that
mansion. Okay.
Duh, it would.
If it made that much noise, it must have built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on roof.
Yeah?
But not frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide
Okay.
though.
I'm not...
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
I'm not...
That's not the issue.
Okay, I think we're gonna try this.
Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
I'm gonna try
There was
this.
nothing like that around, though. That's wrong.
Okay. I don't know where the background is on this point, but who knows?
Hey, there was something that could have been used to help slide Mew's body. Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit laid her on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked. But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct!
I like the fact that it has to
After
load.
the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled and slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof, glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit.
Wait a minute. What is that green dot at the top, right? Has that always been there?
The impacts made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Huh. I didn't think that was the case.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
Nice Sonic reference.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
Okay, for those of you who aren't in the know, if you've ever watched as a kid The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Dr. Robotnik always said that whenever he lost or something stupid like that. But I think he says that at other times. But yeah, he typically do that. That's right. You better think twice before you confronting the hedgehog, Eggman.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. That'd be an example to our new family.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you Grandfather now?
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit. Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
Oh man, but unfortunately, I don't think so. The culprit.
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Okay, I kind of agree.
Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion.
Okay, well, we know it's not us, and we know it's not, not Himiko, Tsumugi. We also know that Kaido was logged out. That leaves... Wait, I think that leaves Kokichi.
Aside from you, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Tsumugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
But wasn't Gonta outside?
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Ooh, you got me.
That's right, 5 suspects. Me, Tsumugi, Gonta, Kokichi, and Kaito. We don't know enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. We were talking about the rooftop. They clearly lied. For what reason would they have to lie? I'll need to press them for information before making any judgments. Huh. So... Okay. Hang on. Where was everyone investigating? I need to remember that. No, it's... Kaito was the only one logged out. Yes, we determined that. Agreed to meet up on the rooftop. Oh, we never talked about an error. Okay. Who's the liar? I believe that is Kokichi. He was supposed to meet them on the roof, but... Well, actually, he was meant to meet on the salon. I'm gonna try you.
It's you!
Yep.
Kokichi, there's something I need to know.
Indeed, something we'll need to know, but we're gonna have to find out in the next episode. So, don't forget to... So, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, ciao.